back to Mini Lessons with Miss H, and today we're doing page 179. We're focusing on the vocabulary strategy, similes. So, let's review what similes are. A simile compares two things using like or as without saying that the two things are the same. So, our example is, the pizza was hot like the sun. So, what two things are being compared? The pizza and the sun. What about them? They're both hot, their temperature. Okay, what word is giving us the clue or helping us understand that this is a simile? The word like. All right. Our second example, she swam as fast as a fish. So, what two things are being compared here? The girl and a fish, right? What did they do together? Or the same? What characteristic did they both share? They're both fast swimmers. Their speed, okay? So, what word is telling us this is a simile and not a metaphor? A simile. As, okay? So, similes compare two things that have something in common, a characteristic in common. But they're two completely different things, okay? A simile compares two unlike things. It uses the word like or as to make the comparison. You're going to read the sentences, then you're going to answer the questions. I will read them to you, and my expectation is that if you have to pause the video, you pause it, and I'm going to give you 5 minutes to do this by yourself. Number 1, the dim sun hung like a nickel in the sky. What two things does the author compare? What does the simile mean? So, you're going to write the first thing, the second thing, the simile means, whatever it means. Number 2, my dad bought a turkey as big as a pillow. What two things does the author compare? What does the simile mean? Number 3, there were displays of fruits and vegetables, like colorful rainbows. What two things does the author compare? What does the simile mean? So now you have 5 minutes to do what you gotta do. Ready, set, go. let's review. So, number 1. The dim sum hung like a nickel in the sky. What things are being compared? What 2 things? The sun and the nickel. So you should have put sun and nickel. What about them? They're both what? Bright. Oh, they're not bright. The sun is dim and not bright, so it has a dull look like a nickel. What does a simile mean? It is not bright. Okay? Think about it. A nickel is not shiny. So if the sun is being compared to a nickel, they both look not bright or dull. You could also write they're both round. I'll take that because I didn't even understand that one for number 1. Okay, let's go to number 2. My dad bought a turkey as big as a pillow. What 2 things are being compared? A turkey and a pillow. What about them is big? They're both... Oh, I'm like, what about them is big? I said the answer. What about them is the same? They're both big. So their size. Big. Okay? See, this one makes sense to me because it's telling you in the simile what about them is the same. The first one was a little weird, you know. Oh, the word is dim here. Oh my goodness. I apologize. So dim. When something's dim, it's not bright. It's dull. Okay? For some reason, I thought that was a Chinese word. I apologize. A Japanese word, I mean. Oops. Okay. Number 3. Oh, what is the simile big? Oh, it goes here. Sorry. Big. There were displays of fruits and vegetables, like colorful rainbows. So what 2 things are being compared? Fruits, veggies, and rainbows. What about them? They're both colorful. So you should have put fruits, vegetables, and then rainbows. And what about them? They're both colorful. So let me know how many out of the 3 you got right, okay? Until next time, bye!